Hey everyone, welcome to this third video of project execution, and on this video I'm going to talk about project team meetings. So there's different types of meeting that a project can have. Typically there's two, all right, which is first of all, meetings are used obviously to discuss and address pertinent topics of the project when directing and managing the work. Meetings are an important part of project execution, and you will have a lot of them, as you probably already know. But there are two major types of meetings during a project. The first one is called pulse meetings, and the second one is problem solving meeting. Pulse meetings is a little bit like checking the health of the project. So here on this type of meetings, we track the project status, and typically they last less than 15 minutes. It's actually quite common practice to do what we call stand-up meetings, since it's so quick that there's no point of actually sitting down. They are quite frequently. They can happen every day or every week. Sometimes if it's a very urgent project, even every hour. And the focus here is to update on things that have changed since the last pulse meeting. Okay, so what do we mean with that? What tasks were completed since last meeting, what tasks were initiated, and what issues were detected so far. But attention, this is not a problem solving meeting. Problem solving is not part of this meeting. I'm going to talk about it in the next slide. So problem-solving meetings, what are they? First of all, they are used to address issues. They are used to address problems. And these issues typically are raised during the pulse meetings, or they're raised because a trigger has been activated that is associated with the risk of the project. And I spoke about that on my video about risk management. So only team members that can contribute to the project should attend. But attention, anyone is welcome, obviously. If you believe a project does not affect you directly, but you believe that it could in the future be interesting for you this meeting to go because you might have some information that could help them, then you are free to go. And this type of meeting will take as much time as needed and as many follow-ups as needed until the problem is actually solved, until a solution is actually created. So here, what we do is indeed problem-solving meeting is about issue management, and 60% of the work during project execution that a project manager has to do is related to issue management. It's just about solving problems. It's a little bit, we call it a little bit like extinguish. It's like going around with an extinguisher and trying to put down small fires like all the time. So proactiveness here can really help prevent some of these things, but it's not going to prevent all of them. And here the big but is, micromanagement is not always a solution to avoid all these issues. You need to give some level of freedom to the team, but attention, the level of freedom needs to be proportional to the type and to the type of team you have and to the type of project you have. So for example, if you have a team that is very inexperienced on this type of project, they don't want freedom, they want directions. Okay, on the other hand, if you're working with experts, they want more freedom because they know they can solve the problems that will show up. So to summarize this video about meetings and issue management, remember, pulse meetings, they're just updates. Problem-solving meetings, they're to solve problems. This is done, we separate these two meetings in order to be as efficient as possible during our meetings so that people that don't have to be there are not there and can go back to work and actually generate value for the project. Okay, thank you very much for watching. I'll see you on next video, and let me know if you have any questions on the comment section below.